So I guess like everybody during this time of lockdown, we've all been amusing ourselves with a lot more content and entertainment than we normally might have done. So I thought for today we could analyze a movie, to be specific, Extraction. Here are my 5 takeaways from the movie Extraction. Hello, I'm Sandhya and welcome to Dynamic Living. So, I'll be honest, Extraction isn't usually the kind of movie that I watch. I typically tend to watch movies that are aimed at age 7 plus or 13 plus. But this was movie night with the family, and my suggestions of a Jackie Chan trilogy or The Bridesmaids was rudely shouted down and I was vetoed. So Extraction it was. But rather than just passively consuming content, I thought it's interesting to look at movies with fresh eyes, especially because I simply don't consume this genre of movies and have no exposure whatsoever to violence on screen. So here's my take of the top 5 takeaways for this movie. Number 1, every hero's journey is a search for purpose. If you look at it, there are studies that show that having purpose helps us overcome insurmountable difficulties, but it also gives us a reason for going beyond and above what we believe to be capable. Here was our protagonist, Tyler Rake, who'd lost a meaning for living really, but the presence of a young boy in his life, and I'm not giving away any spoilers here, gives him a sense of purpose. Saving him does. And that's really a search for each of us, finding some sort of meaning that's bigger than ourselves, that actually helps us reach somewhere we could never have imagined possible. Number 2, no man is an island. We again are able to reach beyond what we imagined possible thanks to cooperation and collaboration with others. Tyler again couldn't get through the almost impossible odds of the crazy streets in Pakistan and the number of people that were after his blood and trying to thwart his plans. If it hadn't been for the able support that he got from his team, Nick and others, that stayed with him through it, that backed him up, that gave him the support, and indeed also paid very high sacrifices, but together they were stronger. Of course, there were some other interesting collaborations as well in the course of the movie, but I'm not giving those away. Number 3, life will throw you some curveballs and a lot of bullets. You'll see this in every hero's journey again. Just when you think things are going to go your way, they don't. Just when you think the end is in sight, the goalpost moves further away. There are many such twists and turns that life will throw you, and like I said, a lot of bullets as well in this movie. But that is the law. It is the journey that we must traverse, and expecting a smooth ride is simply a fallacy, or it simply means that you're not stepping out of your comfort zone or going beyond just the ordinary or the bare minimum that you could. Think about that one. Number 4, wisdom comes in different forms. One of the cliches of Hollywood definitely is that all Indians spout philosophy, and this movie is no different. But there was really a very deep line that the young character of Ovi Mahajan does give us. And he says, you do not drown by falling into the river. You drown because you stay submerged. Think about that for a minute. There you have in its essence what karma is. Karma is rooted in action, not a passive acceptance of what life has handed you. Number 5, meditation makes you mentally strong. It helps you in your bigger battles, and together with a strong body, you become almost invincible. And no, you don't have to dive off a cliff and meditate at the bottom of a river in order for you to develop these strengths. Just showing up for a regular practice, conditioning your mind and body makes you invincible, as the protagonist will tell you in the story. Or does he not? Okay, not giving that one away. But really, it's not complicated. It's not this big achievement that we have to reach. Every day of meditation makes you that much stronger. Every day that you invest in your physical fitness, in your social fitness, in your financial fitness, makes you that much more wholesome, well-rounded, and yes, ultimately invincible as an individual. So these were my 5 takeaways from the movie Extraction. I'd love to hear what you thought about the movie and what your learnings were. So please go ahead and tell me in the comments below. And if you'd like any questions answered, go ahead and post them as well, and I'll be happy to answer in my future videos. But for that, you need to subscribe to my channel. Above all else, I hope you're looking after yourselves and staying safe. Thank you for watching.